Hi, I'm Shannon Francis, and welcome to my Understanding Research presentation. Topic: Should learners be grouped based on ability in KwaZulu-Natal schools? Ability grouping is the practice of grouping learners together based on their strengths and talents within a learning environment. Why this topic? Inclusive education. What has been the effects of White Paper 6, Building in an Inclusive Education System, 2001? Academic abilities. South Africa has a variety of academically capable learners. Are we doing them a disservice by ability grouping them? Provincial statistics. How has mixed ability grouping affected our academic statistics as a province? Tertiary education. Does mixed ability grouping adequately prepare learners for tertiary education? Improved student achievement. Experts argue that ability grouping allows educators to customize educational content, thus improving student achievement. Support. When learners of a similar ability are grouped together, they provide encouragement to each other. What does previous research say? Research conducted at Johannesburg primary schools stated while mixed ability grouping considers learners' level of academic performance, there are challenges in providing differentiated instruction, appropriate learning media, and individual instruction. Hove, 2022. Similarly, Monet 2005 states that mixed ability in dealing with different curricula is very difficult for teachers to cope with within class, as this demands them to prepare completely different content to accommodate each student. While research conducted in Harare states that ability grouping did not improve teaching or instruction and learning. Trisaka and Vakalisa 2013. Akbar and Pasha 2022 highlight, however, that the African philosophical concept of Ubuntu does not put people into cubicles, but rather into a web of relationships. This then further allows the child to identify how different people thrive in different avenues. This is one of the main reasons we should not be ability grouping learners. A study conducted at schools in Botswana found that in mixed ability classes, there is the danger that more capable learners might not be stretched to their potential, while the less capable learners become neglected. From the research mentioned, we can therefore identify that such a study will be beneficial within our province, as it will provide insight and clarity into the effects of both mixed ability grouping and ability grouping within KwaZulu-Natal schools. This study will be a stepping stone for the province to improve its overall pass rate by highlighting inconsistencies found and providing a recommendation on a way forward. All research reports are a reflection of the research process and thus should contain particular elements. So what are the components or elements of a research report? Number one, the title. This conveys the essence of the research and provides clues as to what the research is about. Number two, the abstract is a summary of the main points in the article. It should briefly explain the purpose, methods used, results, and conclusion, and should be around 200 words. Number three, the introduction. This should state why and when the research takes place. It should state the participants and should give the reader a good understanding of the research problem. Number four, literature review. This puts the research into content. It discusses previous research done and extends the finding of other researchers. Number five, theoretical or conceptual framework. Research can be informed by theories or a particular concept. This can be a section on its own or part of the literature review. Number six, methods. This refers to the approach taken by the researcher to gather and analyze data. Common styles include case studies, ethnographic research, life histories, action research, participatory research, surveys, experimental research, and correlation studies. Number seven, results. This is a presentation of the main findings. Depending on the data collected, it may be represented through photos, quotes, and summaries, which is qualitative data, or through tables and graphs, which is quantitative data. Discussion and conclusion. This is the researcher's insight into the research. Discussion must be consistent with the analysis in the results section. Researchers may also include how his or her findings are similar to or different from other studies in the field. Number 9, references. Studies conclude with a list of references that have been consulted and cited in the text. References must contain all the information needed to find the sources again. Thank you.